Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today was a pretty good day, exactly like what happened if you watch yesterday's video that I said was gonna happen, right? So ultimately we were watching for the break of yellow, and we broke below that and during opening, right? And then the break of orange right here, or this was teal yesterday, but I made this orange so we could stand out from this. But this and this used to be teal, but so if you reference yesterday's video, this was teal, but I made it orange today, right? So we broke out of that, right? Then what I said was gonna happen, right? We complete this inverse cup, right? And then we're gonna have some sort of rejection on teal, right? And then we're gonna break out left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here, right? And then finally the big move down, right? And why we were guided down by this red selling algo, right? As well as you had to notice where the liquidity was on the left shoulder and the previous lows, right? And it was at this 574.50 level, right? So all you had to look out for was the close of the inverse cup, right? And then some possible other continuations, right? But we ran out of time for today, right? And we also, to see if it goes down from here, we need to test the 20-day, right? Use the 20-day as some sort of rejection. So what's gonna happen here is, so we want to see tomorrow, right? So we have the left shoulder right here. If we are headed down, we're gonna form the head right here. Then we're gonna reject off the 20-day right here, right? And then close another inverse cup, right? And then head down, right? So that's what we need to look out for. So that, and then orange, right? Some sort like that, right? So we need to look out for that. But of course you need to pay attention to this purple, because the purple will be support and we can bounce off the purple. So we need to see the market actually build a bit of liquidity, right? And then drop down right here, right? But look out for the purple as some sort of support. But I am going to show you the trades intraday and how I took the trades today. It was pretty good, and it was tradable definitely, because you could have sized up today, because if you understood the 30-minute context, even from yesterday's video, you noticed that everything happened the way it was supposed to, right? Reject off of orange, reject off of teal, right? Then the right shoulder right here, right? So perfect play right there. 3 to 4 point move just from there, right? But also you could have caught a trade from here as well. So in total you could have caught a whole 60 point move today, right? But I'm gonna show you that today in the intraday, right? So in the 1 minute, right? So in the 1 minute, you are seeing the teal, right, as well as the yellow right here, right? So the first entry at 11:09, 11:10, right? So we have the left shoulder right here, head right here, right shoulder right here, and on this right shoulder we have a microstructure of a left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here. Perfect break right there. Got it down, right? And then obviously we're gonna retest the teal, right? Same thing right here, right? Same thing right here. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This right shoulder I didn't really like, so I didn't really take the trade right there, which is fine. I didn't add on to the position right there, right? But then I just waited for this one, which is where I added. So this is the trade that I was actually looking for at 1:11, right? So this is exactly the trade from here, right? So you can see, right? So the break after the teal, right? This is the trade, right? And then this is the magnificent 3-point trade, right? That brought us all the way down below the 20-day moving average, right? And the strong selling. So same thing right here, right? We tested teal, right? So left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder, right? We close another inverse cup right here. Then we test teal again, right? And we break teal, right? With the left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here, right? And all the way down, right? So this is the trade that you did want to take. the trade that we were looking for with all the confirmations. Because at times, right, if you take a trade here, right, and you might want more bearish confirmation, right, and that's why we wait for this break of teal, right, because that is the confirmation for the full short where you can add really the big positions, right, because here, right, the blue is here, so we could have easily bounced, right, and right, or even like here we could have tapered, right. So the break right here is definitely the best entry for a short, and it had the runway for the most, right, and it was a straight move down, right. So yeah, it was a pretty good trade if you look out for it, right. But so now what you have to look out for, right, again, so you see how we close this inverse cup, right. So we close this inverse cup right here. So what we have to wait for is basically the building of liquidity, or the left shoulder head right here, reject off the 20-day right here. So the 20-day will move like so the 20-day will move like this, right, and we're going to reject off the 20-day, complete another inverse cup right here, another handle, right, same thing, and you'll see the 20-day moving down as well. So we might get another retest down here, so who knows, but you want the 20-day to retest 20-day, as well as see the 5-day moving below, right, for actual short and to enter a swing position for a short possibly, right, you want to see the 5-day cross the 20-day first, then you can have a confirmed short, and you can take a swing if you'd like, right, swing position, but yeah, so don't be fully short yet, right. We can easily bounce from the 20-day, right, here tomorrow, right, so we can easily bounce from the 20-day, grab the first liquidity off of blue right here, right, close the cup right here, right, get the liquidity from right here, right, and then close this cup at 585. So we can still definitely bounce up from here, right. Just matters of where the market wants to go, right. But again, if we are headed down, wait for the retest of the 20-day moving average, right. We are definitely going to reject, right, the 20-day moving average again, close another inverse cup right here, form another handle, reject again, and by the time we should see the 5-day moving below the 20-day, right, and then move down all the way, right. The next key level that we need to pay attention to is gonna be actually, let me just, right, so next key level is the 570 571 level right here, right, where the blue algo is, but yeah, so just wait out for that, so we can have a pretty good another 50-point move down, if you are headed down, right. So yeah, just pay attention to that. Pretty good trades, pretty easy day today if you understood the 30-minute context, right. That's all. If you base your 1-minute trades off the 30-minute, it gives you such reassurance, and it allows you to be in control, right, and understanding the bigger context, right. You understood that we need to close the inverse cup right here, right, right, which we did, and then this was a key area of support, right. So that's all you have to look out for, and also understanding that to push further down, we need to close the inverse cup and then reject off the 20-day again, right. So at the end of the day, you should have expected some type of bounce from here, right, and yeah, so if you understand market context, that's what it was. But yeah, pretty easy, straightforward day today. Tomorrow, let's see what the market does, right? Either we reject off the 20-day again, or we bounce up from here, right? And we'll bounce up from here, right? So the market will reveal itself, right? If we bounce, right here, complete the cup, right? Or yeah. So anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.